You know, there's some things in this world, some objects, that just feel like they weren't meant for us to understand. They're like these locked doors from the past where the key was thrown away centuries ago, and we're about to knock on one of those doors. Just take a look at this. The cover is so plain, isn't it? It's just vellum, which is this kind of fine calfskin, and you can see it's been warped and creased by time. It doesn't have a flashy title or gold leaf all over it. It doesn't scream for your attention. But it doesn't have to, because whatever is locked inside its pages has stumped humanity for centuries. So, I'll just ask you straight up, what do you think it is? I mean, really, in a world full of ancient scrolls and secret texts, what does it take to earn the title of the most mysterious book? Well, let's find out. It's called the Voynich Manuscript. And let me tell you, if you're a cryptographer, a historian, or a linguist, that name is basically a four-letter word. It's become synonymous with beautiful, absolute, and just maddening failure.
So where is this thing now? Well, it's sitting under lock and key, basically, in the Voynich Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale University. We've carbon dated it, so we know for a fact it's from the early 15th century. But that's it. That's all we know for sure. It feels as out of place in our world as finding a laptop at a dinosaur dig. We know exactly where it is, but we have no clue what it is.
240. That's how many pages are in this thing. And every single one of them, made from that same delicate calf skin, is covered in illustrations and writing that, well, nobody on Earth can understand. Think about that. It's a book packed with information that is completely, and maybe even permanently, lost to us.
Okay, so to even begin to wrap our heads around how weird this manuscript is, we've got to start with the pictures. The biggest section, the part that just jumps right out at you, is this botanical guide. It looks like an old-timey herbal manual. But here's the kicker. It's an encyclopedia of plants that have never, ever existed on planet Earth.
Okay, get a load of this one. Seriously. The leaves are shaped like 7-pointed stars. And the fruit, or are they flowers, are these weird, spiky, almost eye-like things. It feels organic, you know? It feels real, but it breaks every single rule of botany we have. So what are we looking at here? Is it a plant that went extinct 600 years ago, or something plucked straight out of a dream?
And it just gets weirder. Check this out. This plant isn't growing out of the ground. No, it seems to be literally blooming directly out of a sun or some kind of star. It's elegant for sure, but it's the kind of biology that only makes sense in a fantasy world, right?
And this one really gets me. This isn't just a plant, it's practically a machine. The top part looks like some kind of complex gear system with all these interlocking parts and tubes. It's like biological engineering from a world that is definitely not our own. What kind of mind imagines this? It's just completely alien. So you get the picture, right? This isn't just one or two weird drawings. We're talking over 100 unknown plant species. They've got roots, leaves, and flowers, but they're all wrong. Some look like they're stitched together from 2 or 3 different plants we do know. The colors are beautiful, but totally unnatural. It's this whole impossible garden, and we're just staring at it, completely baffled.
But as mind-bending as these pictures are, believe it or not, they might only be half the story. Because wrapped around every single one of these impossible plants, there's text, a script that's just sitting there, silent, almost taunting us.
Just look at the way it's written. This is not some random scribbling. It's graceful. It flows with a confidence that tells you the author knew exactly what they were doing. You can almost feel it's supposed to be a description, right? Like, this is what this plant is called, this is what it's used for. The words are literally right there in front of our eyes, but it's like they're behind a 600-year-old wall of glass.
And of course, researchers had to give this strange, unknown language a name. They call it Voynichese.
And this is the part that has driven the world's greatest codebreakers absolutely bonkers for a century. See, Voynichese acts like a real language. It follows all the rules. There are patterns, certain characters show up more often than others, just like the letter E in English. It has structure. It has all the hallmarks of a genuine readable language. It should make sense, but it just doesn't.
So, ever since this book was found again, back in the early 1900s, it's been like the ultimate challenge. It's a riddle sent through time from the 1400s. And for more than 100 years, the smartest people on the planet have stepped up to the plate, and every single one of them has struck out.
I mean, just think about who has tried to crack this thing. We're talking about the best of the best, the top military codebreakers from World War I and II. These are the geniuses who broke the Enigma code, people who could see patterns nobody else could. They looked at the Voynich and got nowhere. And today? You'd think, well, we have supercomputers now. We've thrown massive AI algorithms at it, machine learning systems that can analyze 1 million books in a second. And the result? Crickets. Nothing. Zilch. The machine can't find a meaningful translation any more than a human can. This really sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? It's not just that we can't solve this one puzzle. It's that the manuscript itself has become this monument to everything we don't know. It's a quiet, stubborn no to every brilliant technique we've ever invented to make sense of the world.
So where does that leave us? Well, when all the logical doors are closed, the only ones left open are the weird ones. And the theories about what this book actually is, they get pretty wild. They're almost as strange as the book itself.
Basically, the debate boils down to two main possibilities. Theory number one, it's an elaborate hoax. Just a bunch of beautiful gibberish cooked up by some brilliant con artist in the 1400s to sell to a rich duke who wanted to buy ancient secrets. Makes sense, right? But here's the problem with that. Faking it this well would be insanely difficult. To make up a 240-page language that follows all those complex statistical rules, that's almost harder than just using a real one. Then you have theory number two, the more romantic idea, that it's real. That this is the last surviving artifact from a culture that's completely vanished. A lost language, a lost science, a lost world, all trapped inside this one book.
And if you think those are the only options, oh, just wait. The speculation gets even wilder. People have suggested everything. Maybe it's a secret alchemist's handbook, written in a super complex code so no one could steal the formula for turning lead into gold. Or maybe it's just outsider art, the work of some medieval visionary who was living in their own world. Some people even think it could be someone trying to write down speaking in tongues, glossolalia. And yeah, you knew it was coming. There are folks who think it might not be from our world at all.
But ultimately, that's all they are, theories. Every single one hits a brick wall, and we're just left staring at pages like this one. I mean, look at it. It looks like a flower with a face, an eye. It's staring right back at us through 6 centuries of time. It feels like it knows something, but it's not talking. And that right there is the whole manuscript in a single image.
The book remains silent. So what is waiting inside? Is it a key to a lost science that could change our world? A window into a culture we never knew existed? Or is it simply the most magnificent, long-running practical joke ever played on humanity? After a century of our best efforts, the book's secrets still belong to it and it alone. And all we can do is wonder.